friends, and welcome to Aunt Mikey's place again. I have something really exciting. The Encanto Deluxe doll set, which includes 4 dolls and accessories. So thank you for joining me. We're going to open this up today. As you can see, it's a really big box. This did come from the Disney store, which is shopdisney.com, and it does cost $100. So it's on the pricey side, but you are getting 4 gorgeous dolls, the pets, the accordion accessory, some amazing costumes. Their clothes are just beautiful. So we'll get a closer look at everyone. Because of the size, I can't open this up on camera, but I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and then we'll get a closer look at everyone. And here they are, the Madrigal sisters and Antonio, as well as the accordion for Mirabel and 3 lovely animals for Antonio's friends. And they did take a little while to remove from the box. There was a lot of tape, quite a few little plastic bits, and so it was quite a production, but they're all free of their packaging. There was also some tissue paper underneath the skirts of all 3 girls to keep the skirt shape, and I will show you, I'll show you as we go over the dolls. We do have some holes in skirts, so I was a little bit annoyed that they did go ahead and pierce the skirts with plastic bits, which was unnecessary, but I'm going to go ahead and reset up the camera and we'll look at each doll more closely. So we'll start with Antonio. He is absolutely adorable. I love this little doll so much. His face, his expression, the mold is just so cute. It definitely makes you remember him from the film. His head is well articulated. You can move it all around. His hair is super curly and textured. So I do like that as well. His little outfit includes a vest, a scarf, shirt, pants, and shoes. I have kept the little rubber bands on the shoes to hold them in place. We can turn him around and see that the scarf and vest are separate pieces, and the shirt does open with Velcro in the back. The shirt and pants, though, I'm seeing now are connected, so the outfit is all one piece. The shirt and pants, that is. Then you have the vest and the little scarf on top. And he is articulated at the knee, at the wrist. Oops, a little bit. The wrist turns, but we don't have a whole lot of flexibility other than it twisting. The elbows are articulated. They're very stiff though. And yeah, so that's actually pretty impressive to see the elbow and knee articulation on the small doll. Because normally we don't see the elbow and wrist at all. So that's super cool. I love that about him. And we'll take a look at his little animal friends as well. So he comes with the jaguar. This piece is heavy. I was surprised when I picked it up how solid and heavy it is. It definitely has some serious weight to it. A lot of great detail there in the pattern. The tail is a little bit flexible, but it doesn't bend or really move. The jaguar itself is not articulated, but we have a really cute cartoony expression on the big cat's face, and I just really like the piece. I think they did a good job. I didn't expect it to have as much weight to it. Put that down, and we also have the toucan. Really cute. Looks like we've got a great big smile there. A lot of good detail on these animals, both in the sculpt as well as the paint job. So I'm really impressed with that. And then the capybara actually looks annoyed. I'm just annoyed to be here. Now these animals are actually rodents. And you can go ahead and do a search and learn more about them. Their name starts with a C. He is, or she. And so that is Antonio and his little companions. Let's take a look at Luisa, who is the one that I absolutely needed the set for. Properly filming Luisa meant moving the camera way up because she is so tall. When I saw that she was in this set, I knew I had to have it because the individual dolls that we were seeing were just Mirabel and Isabella, and I really, really wanted a Luisa. And so with her being in this set, it became a must-have. So we can see she has all of the same articulation as Antonio, with the elbows, the wrists, oops, so we can see the wrist turn. Not a lot of movement there other than the turn, and her head doesn't have as much articulation. It only turns left and right, so more like you would see in like a male doll, because they did make her so much bigger. Her outfit is the white top with this really cute detailing. We'll bring her in closer so we can see the pink is actually a design that's printed on the shirt. Then this ribbon is attached on the front. The little edging here is a separate piece that's sewn on top. The stitching is pretty good on the dress. Her skirt is a separate piece, so this isn't just a full dress. She does have the stretchy wristbands that are also purple. I love the pattern on her dress. It's really, really cool. We've got the big barbells there. Looking at the back, we do have Velcro for the back of the shirt and for the back of the skirt. And her shoes are also purple. Again, I did leave the rubber bands on these to keep them on because I'm pretty sure that the shoes would fall off pretty easily if I take those off. So for now, they're staying on. We do have articulation at the knee as well. Hip joints on these are not very good. Their legs do not go far out to the side. That was true of Antonio as well, because I tried to have him sit on the Jaguar, but that wasn't gonna happen. His legs don't move far enough apart for that. So don't expect these figures to get a big distance between their feet. That's as far as they go. As far as sitting, oops, trying to get her to sit, we have a bit of an angle. Let me adjust the camera so you can see what I'm talking about. So with her legs up, her body is still going to be at this angle. That's as far as they go. So I'm kind of annoyed with that as well. We really can't get these dolls to sit. That's disappointing. I would have liked to see more mobility as far as being able to, you know, I can kind of prop her up against the back of the here, but look at Antonio, he's got a little more flexibility there. So he's still leaning a bit back though. We don't have a straight up and down. I've been seeing this in some of the dolls lately, and I don't like it. I want their legs to move so that I can make them sit. But she is not going to be doing a lot of sitting. Alright. Okay. I stand corrected. So, as I played with her a little bit more, I found that there was a clicking noise as I moved her legs up and down. And if you move them just a little bit further, you'll hear a click and she can sit up. So that actually I stand corrected there. She's got a bit more posability than I realized at first. Let's take a look and see if Antonio does too. No difference there. So that's a Luisa thing. Alright, so that's Luisa. Let's take a look at Isabella. Okay, so Isabella is in her beautiful purple dress. She has her long, glorious black hair. Now, one of the things that I noticed immediately when I took her out is that she doesn't have a lot of hair. It's kind of thin. I do tend to expect more of a thickness in a doll hair, and I feel like they were a little bit skimpy, but maybe that's just because of the hairstyle they wanted. There is some product in here holding the curls, so I'll be brushing that out later. But I'm guessing they just wanted to keep this curl here in the front. You can get a look at her face. She's got cute little earrings here, and I love her expression. It's very reminiscent of her in the show, or in the movie. She's got a pink hair clip in her hair, and there is a little rubber band here holding her hair in this design. And her dress is very sparkly, and it's kind of a rough material, so I'm assuming they did that to kind of try to keep the shape. You can see the little sleeves, and she's got a little flower here, tons of flowers all over this dress. Looking in the back, it is Velcro here in the back. It's pulling. It's not quite, it's very, very tight. I feel like they could have given it just a little bit more length here. Like, it's not quite big enough to fit around her well. We can see the layers continue all the way around. So these are 3 layers in the dress. And then her shoes. She's got a cute flower design on the shoes as well. And like the other dolls, she is articulated at the elbow, the wrist turns, and her knees do bend. Her head is articulated similar to Antonio's. So we can move her head all around and make her do this cute little tilt. And so I like her a lot. I love the purple dress. She's super cute. She was not the main reason for getting the set, but if I could get them all in one fell swoop, it was definitely, I feel like that was a good buy for me. Obviously, this is a pricey set, so it's not going to fit into everyone's budget, which I feel is sad. I would have loved to see all of these dolls available separately as well. I don't feel like you should have to buy a super expensive set to get individual dolls that you really want. So I don't hate that I got them all together. I actually love that because I wanted all of them, but having to buy them all at once at one giant price point felt it felt a little wrong. It would have been nice to be able to get each of the 4 separately as well. So there's Isabella. And we'll go ahead and move her over. We didn't really look at her sister. I'm jumping back and forth. I can't help it. We didn't really look at Louisa's hair. She has this great bun back here. It's quite solid. I'm not sure if it's wrapped around something inside. I'm probably gonna just leave it alone. She has a braid on the side there, and her bangs over there. Cute freckles. All right, let's take a look at Mirabelle. And there she is. This is the Mirabelle doll. We're gonna take off the accordion. And the accordion itself is made of solid plastic. There is no movement to the piece. The straps are cloth. They feel kind of leathery. I'm not actually sure what material they used. It might be rubber, but they have a kind of leathery feel to me. I like the detailing on the accordion. I think it looks really nice. Maybe some more color detail rather than just all green. That would have been cool. Okay, so here she is. Now Mirabelle has the same articulation as the other dolls. Elbow, wrist, and knee, and the head movement. She has her short curly hair. It is textured similar to Antonio's. And there's no product in this though. She has glasses with lenses in them, as you can see by the reflection that we keep having. She does have earrings, which don't like to stay in place. Adjust the earrings there. There we go. And I did leave, there's a rubber band holding the glasses in place right now, so that is staying there for now as well. She has a cute little pink clip here on her brooch stitched into her dress, which is a single, a whole one-piece dress. I really love the detail here of the design. There's some great pattern here, and it does go all the way around. So a lot of great color. Her name here on the waistband. Looking at the back, it is Velcroed, and again, I'm not sure why, but all 3 of them, I noticed this on Luisa as well, they're very tight at the waist. I feel like they just needed to give it a little bit more fabric, but looks like they chose not to for some reason. And then her shoes, very cool patterns on the shoes. She's really cute. I love this doll. I love all of them. I think they've done a fantastic job on the sculpts. They're so good as far as being close to the cartoon, the actual illustrations. So I really like the job that they did. I feel like they did pretty well as far as these dolls go. And let's see. Her legs can go further up as well, so that's nice. You just kind of gotta give it a little push because they're very stiff, and again the elbows are very stiff joints as well. Well, hers aren't as bad, but and I would have liked to see a little bit more movement of the wrist rather than just turning, but that's pretty good. The joints are pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty pleased with how they did it. I feel like there's some points where they could have done a little better, especially at the price point of this set. I think we can ask for a little bit more, but for what it cost and for the entire set of dolls, stand her up, rejoin her sisters. I feel like it was a good buy. I really, really like them, and I want to have a spot to display these all together because they really are a gorgeous set. And I may even save the back of the box is really a beautiful design that I feel like could be a great backdrop for them. I don't have that kind of space right now, but I feel like that would be a great way to display these. But first, I'm probably gonna play with them for a bit, you know, brush out Luisa's hair and just kind of, I don't know, play around with them. I really love them. They're a lot of fun, super cute, and I'm probably gonna watch the movie again fairly soon because just from playing around with these, it makes me want to watch again. If you have not seen Encanto, I highly recommend it. It is available on Disney Plus. Not a sponsor. I don't have any sponsors. And it's a really cute movie. It's a great story about family and all of the things that individuals could go through. Without any spoilers, there's so many emotions and different things happening with each of the sisters and the family in general and their grandmother and their history, and it's beautiful. Like the artwork, the colors, it's just really, really gorgeous to look at. The music is really amazing, and it's gonna end up stuck in your head. Yeah, it's a good movie. So if you haven't seen it, watch it with your family, and it may even spark some interesting conversations. You never know. So this is the Encanto Deluxe doll set. Once again, I did purchase them from the Disney store online, and if you enjoyed my video, please click like. If you haven't already, please click subscribe, click the bell so you don't miss any exciting unboxings, and be kind to each other. Just do something kind for someone. A tiny little act of kindness today. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.